Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
If you had the ability to bring back a cancelled series, what would it be? Take a shot every time you see Firefly. Not taking as many shots as I thought. Maybe how I have it ordered. But I've only seen Firefly mentioned thrice. If I were to take a shot each time I saw the OA, I would be well and truly dead. Well, we are finding a reason to binge drink on a Saturday, and that's what is truly important here. Firefly's been dead a long time. Back in the day it'd be 65% of the comments. I want TLC and the History Channel to go back to being about learning and history. And the Travel Channel to be about travel. And A&E to be about art and entertainment. Travel Channel is full of travel, as long as there are ghosts. Mindhunter. Yup. Their plans for season 3 sounded incredible as well. I cannot stand that they ended where they did. I need answers. Such a great show and I was deeply invested. There was this show called Awake. Started Jason Isaacs and had Dylan Minnette in it too. Guy gets in a car accident, and then can't determine which reality is his real one. In one, his wife died in the car accident and his son lived, in the other the opposite. When he goes to bed with his wife, he wakes up in the reality where she died and his son lived. It was a mindfuck and I loved it. Trailer still exists. https://youtube.be/cfoiqkfveek. That one at least got a finale though. Bring back Expanse in approximately 5 years for the final arc. Well, this is really a tragic way to discover the Expanse isn't getting another season. Guess it might be time for the books. Definitely read them. You'll see why the series was paused where it was edit, guys. Ended does not mean cancelled. The showrunners said in a post-finale interview that they consider it indefinitely paused so they can wrap up the final book trilogy on screen. The comments describe what happens it and why a hiatus is necessary. Read at your own caution. Pushing daisies. The facts were these. It had been 13 years 6 months 4 days 14 hours 22 minutes 19 seconds since the show everyone had loved had been cancelled. And on the same note, Better Off Ted. Better Off Ted deserved so much better. Best show since Arrested Development. I've never seen this one, but I love Dead Like Me, and heard they're somewhat similar. Not just because they both got cancelled prematurely lol. Brian Fuller is behind both Dead Like Me and Pushing Daisies. He is also behind Hannibal with Mads. He does great things with the topic of death. Pushing Daisies is really bright and colorful and so well written and fast. It's a shame it only got 2 seasons. Better Off Ted. The episode where they had to hire white people to follow the black employees around so the automatic lights would work for them is amazing. A show way ahead of its time. What's really depressing, hilarious in the context of the episode, is the board agrees to abandon it when they realize the cost of accommodating all the parking is too high. Firefly. Obligatory answer. Golden roses lit the night air. Burnt the land and boiled the sea so it seemed amidst the nightmare. Battle of Serenity. Years will pass and men will seek boats. Sailing to 1,000 parts colors fade from scars and brown coats. Over time, but not from hearts. Shepherds search for their salvation. Brothers look to family, some have coin for motivation. Others live for living free. So it is you'll see the Firefly. As she sails without a sound through some wind-swept distant night sky. Bringing smuggled goods to ground. First mates Zoe, Wash and Kaylee, Simon, River, Book and Jane risking death and perils daily. Cross the verse. In search of gain. But it seems the war's returning. River's plight might end the crew. Haunted muttered words concerning 2 by 2 and hands of blue. Quote. And no matter where they're going, what their worlds or fortune brings, troubled winds are always blowing round the Firefly's broken wings. Freaks and Geeks. This was a great show. I think it's probably one of the most accurate shows out there with regards to depicting the life of high schoolers. Really wish it had went on longer. Exactly. I would not want a 10-year run, but 2 or 3 seasons would have been so good. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. Yes. This show was so unique and interesting and I'm say it was cancelled. Yes. This show was so unique and interesting and I'm say it was cancelled. This show was 18 episodes of bug-fuck insanity that didn't make a damn bit of sense until the last episode of the season, and I was absolutely there for every minute of it. Teen Titans. The good one. Slade was such a great character. I really liked Batman Beyond too. They weren't afraid to get dark when the story needed it. Fun fact. Slade was actually a character named Deathstroke. But they changed his name because it was too violent for a cartoon or something. His real name is Slade Wilson, so they just called him Slade. Deathstroke is a little more well known now, but as a kid nobody knew about him. So people would speculate about who Slade really was. Just rewatched How Long Is Forever for the first time in years. I can feel the weight of those near 20 years Starfire was gone bearing down on me. How the hell is this series nearly that old? Amazon's version of the Tick. It was cancelled for a stupid reason. New TV exec took over and wanted to scrap all the shows from previous TV exec. Yeah, this was my pick too. The show was well done and really captured the humor from the original cartoons and comic. I wish another service would have picked it up. Good answer, chum.